Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys a video today, and now that 2015 is coming to a close, because today is New Year's Eve, everybody now is doing this thing called hashtag SpreadTheLaughter, which I never understood the whole point of hashtag, but that's another video I can get into at some other point in time. But anyhow, everybody's doing this thing. I already did mine on Facebook, but I figured I would come on here and talk about it, where they talk about all the things that they're thankful that has happened this year and what they're looking forward to next year in 2016. And I figured I'd come on here and talk about it myself. So let's get right into it. So like I said, 2015 has pretty much come to a close. This has been a pretty big year for me. I started college this year. I started everything this year. So I'll go into more in detail about it later on. So I figured I'll start by talking about the things that I'm happy and thankful for. That has happened this year. I'm just gonna go off. I'm going off that Facebook status that I wrote on my Facebook page. But obviously, so you can check it out there. I'll post it in the description box as well, so you guys can follow along with it. Yeah, it's this is the biggest movement that has happened. And I wrote down a few things that I'm thankful for that has happened to me this year, and that's made me happy. And the one thing is who I am as a person. I went through a lot of changes this year. I, started going to school at Massasoit this year. I was able, and I pretty much dedicated myself to school and worked extra harder in school than I ever have before. This semester and then last semester. I also met a lot of really cool people like James, Kintut. If you're a fan of my Massasoit Wrestling Corner videos on the Wrestling Fortune 44, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I got to meet the unedited, unadulterated Steve Steiner, Ori Dre. I started my own club on campus called the Massasoit Wrestling Corner. I joined a club called the Helping Hands Club. So I've done a lot of things this year. I've even been able to do kind of things I haven't been able to do. Like, I only get nervous performing speeches in front of people, and I've kind of been able to do that this year. I'm usually pretty good at it anyways, but I'm not as nervous about it this year. And I also made the decision because I'm going to come clean and say that I even moved to Plymouth this year. I originally lived in Halifax, but now I don't live in Halifax anymore. So that's been a pretty big change for me, and I had to adjust to living in 3 houses at once with my dad's house, my mom's house, and I also was coming to here, which is my grandparents' house from time to time. It was like all at once, and it was tough for me to get my schoolwork done and all the other things like that. So I made the decision to I made the decision to live here. I made the decision saying I want to be here on a full-time basis, and it wasn't easy to tell my parents that, and when I told them that, it felt good. And I also just kind of feel like I've been more of an adult this year. I got to go to my cousin's wedding. Well, my second cousin once removed's wedding. Try saying that 3 times fast. In October, and when I went there was only like certain people were able to go, certain adults, and it was like an adult thing, and I got to go do adult thing. I did a lot of adult things this year, I helped out a lot around the house, whether it was putting in the Christmas tree or helping cleaning windows. I helped out a lot this year. So I think me as a person for this year, I think I really am thankful for. I made a lot of big decisions this year, and I did a lot of cool things this year. Got to go to Florida. I got to go to Hershey Park this year, so I'm thankful for how I have changed as a person. So I'm pretty thankful for that. So other things, my family. Um, I have a real I have a really good family. Um, a lot of people I know don't have the family that I have. You know, I have the type of family that's willing to do anything they can to help me succeed. And they'll tell me exactly how to succeed. If it means that they have to do a little bit of criticism, which I'm fine with. Um, and I'm happy to have the family that I have. They help me out a lot when I ask them for help, and I'm happy about that. They're willing to do anything they can to help me succeed. So I'm pretty happy about that. Um, and I can always come to them with my problems, and they'll tell me exactly how they feel about it, whether it's taking my side or taking not taking my side. They'll always just tell me exactly. They'll give me the good, honest opinion about it. So I like that. But like I said, you can check this out on the down in the description box below. Um, like I said, like I talked about, I'm also thankful for my education. Um, I Yeah, but I'm thankful for my education. I graduated high school last May. Um, and then I graduated high school last May, and I didn't go to school at first because I didn't make it in time to apply to the school to Massasoit. So pretty much from the fall of 2014, I wasn't really doing anything. I was just pretty much making YouTube videos. That's about it. And as much as I like making YouTube videos, it's more of a hobby. I just really wasn't doing anything. I didn't really have much of a purpose to when I was waking up. I was just pretty much just doing nothing really. I wasn't working and I wasn't going to school, so I kind of felt like a loser. So going to school definitely. So when I applied to Massasoit earlier this year and started going to school, in my opinion, anyways, it's helped build my self-esteem, and it's just been a great experience for me. I've got to do a lot. I've met a lot of good, cool people. I've learned a lot of interesting things going to Massasoit, and I've met and I've got to go join and create clubs. So I'm really thankful that I've got to go to Massasoit. And I've done only that, but last semester I made Dean's List. Which is pretty much honorable if you don't know what that is. I made A's and B's, and I was happy about that. You know, I wasn't really sure really either if I was gonna succeed in college. I thought at first I wasn't really gonna succeed. I thought I was just gonna get by with decent grades, but making Dean's List, that was a big huge step for me. And then this semester I didn't make Dean's List this time, but I got a C in English, and I wanted to make Dean's List again, but I knew it wasn't happening. I'm just happy I passed English because I didn't think I was going to, because that was a tough course for me this semester. And I'm happy I did. And, when I did, and now I know what I have to work on. I'm going to practice because I'm pretty concerned about English Comp 2, because I know that's going to be a tougher course. But I'm just going to practice. I have a book that I'm going to start reading called Tom Sawyer. I may do read-alouds for it. I may not. So they're going to have to wait and see. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going back to school again in January. So another thing I'm thankful for this year, my friends that I've made, like, I talked about, like James, but not just the people I've made this year, just the friends I've made throughout life. I'm thankful for that. And I've made pretty good supportive friends throughout my life, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm also thankful for professional wrestling. I know this isn't like a huge thing, But I'm just thankful for professional wrestling. I've watched it since 2007, and I've gone back and watched my history and all that stuff, and I just loved wrestling. When I first watched it, I was hooked, and it's been the thing I've watched consistently. And everybody's gonna say, well, yeah, that everybody has something, but that this has been my something. And it's not just the fact that I watch it. I have a great personal connection to professional wrestling, whether it's WWE or TNA or NXT or anything else. Wrestling's the main reason too. I started making YouTube videos. The wrestling's been the most consistent thing that I've talked about. I do talk about other things, but it's really professional wrestling. That's my main interest. That's my main thing that I talk about. I always make sure to make videos about professional wrestling. I always make sure that I watch every show. And I really love professional wrestling. As crappy as it gets sometimes, I have a great passion for professional wrestling. Whether it's playing it, whether it's just watching it, whether it's doing it with friends, I love professional wrestling. I even get to be a part of WIW now, which is Raymond Youth Wrestling, which if you check out the last video, there's like a little market so you know what it is. And I loved watching professional wrestling. Professional wrestling's helped me gain friends too. I've gained all these friends that I talked about from college through my interest through professional wrestling. I was able to start my own club on campus thanks to professional wrestling. I mean, it's not called the Massasoit Wrestling Corner for nothing. And professional wrestling, not gonna lie, you can tell if everybody knows I have some disabilities. That's why when you comment the stuff that I do in the videos, it's because of my disabilities. So yeah, professional wrestling breaks me out of my disabilities. It makes I feel like a different person when I talk about professional wrestling. I actually feel smart when I talk about professional wrestling. So that's why I love pro wrestling. I love talking about it. I like pretending to be part of professional wrestling. I just love professional wrestling. I can't really explain it, even though I kind of already did. And as bad as the product gets, as bad as the product's been this year, believe me, it's been horrendous. It's been fucking awful. I'm still gonna probably watch professional wrestling because that's my passion. So that's how I feel about professional wrestling. And obviously, on my YouTube channel, I've made YouTube videos since 2012, and I've done it consistently, whether I've had the number of subscribers or not. This has also made me more interested in professional wrestling because I've gone back and actually watched some stuff and review it on here. And I was able to, obviously, if it wasn't for this channel, there'd be no Massasoit Wrestling Corner. Certainly can tell you that. And this has also helped me be able to present in a group presentation because before I started doing this, I used to be nervous about it. But once I started doing this, I just imagined I would make a video when I go up in public. Sometimes I have my little instances, but I want to thank my YouTube channel because I've been able to watch and review a lot of great stuff thanks to this, and I'll probably continue doing this next year. Obviously, I want to thank the Helping Hands Club, just because it's a great club. If you go to Massasoit and you want to join a club, I'd say Helping Hands Club. If it's for you, it's not. Some people have tried joining it; it's just not for them. I don't know, but it's a great club on campus to join. We have some of the nicest people in that club. We do a lot of events. I'm the historian for that club. I've really been thankful that I've gotten to be the historian for the Helping Hands Club. And it's been great. And I've got to meet a lot of great people. One of the people I've met is Marissa C. Now, if you don't know who that is, you could check out a YouTube channel right up here. It's a great channel, actually. She talks a lot about disabilities and stuff like that, and gives you a lot of advice. And she's certainly nicer to the fans than I am. So make sure to check her out because she's great. One of the nicest people. Anytime I've had a problem, I've always gone to Helping Hands. They've helped me out a lot. I mean, yeah, I've gone to professors and teachers, which I want to thank them too for being able to help me learn. I want to thank the LATS program, and the ALK. But yeah, Helping Hands has just been the club too that I've been the most passionate about. I'd say the second maybe most passionate about. Massasoit Wrestling Corner and Helping Hands is pretty close. But Helping Hands Club I am really passionate about. Like, if I screw up, I get pissed. One time I went to post photos for the, what was it called, Gobble Games, and when they didn't come out right, I was heated. I was worried that I was gonna, because I was pissed. I work really hard for Helping Hands Club. I'm really happy about the Helping Hands Club. It's just a club I'm passionate about. I connect with everybody in the club pretty much, and I love the Helping Hands Club. I think it's a great club. And if there was any club I would suggest you join, I would say that club. If you're a wrestling fan, obviously I'm going to say the Massasoit Wrestling Corner. But join the Helping Hands Club. It's a great club to join on campus. We do a lot of events, and we just have fun doing it. I think we're the greatest club on campus. I just think it's a great club. I can't express how great of a club it is, but it's awesome. We do a lot of events. We spread a lot of disabilities, and we make sure that we do things for the good of the club instead of for ourselves. So I think I just love that club. Another thing I'm thankful for. I know this is going to be kind of a stupid one, but when I went to that Top World Promotions event this month, and there's pictures of it on Facebook, like I talked about before, before I had gone to that club, I was really starting to lose it. Well, I wasn't really starting, but it was kicking in. My passion for wrestling was kind of lost. And I was pissed about it all the time. Now, I know what people are going to say. Oh, you're crazy for being pissed just because wrestling's bad and you're losing your passion for it. Well, let me ask you guys a question. What if there was something passionate for you guys and you were losing that passion for it? Because, believe me, I didn't want to lose my passion for it. I still sat and watched it, but I didn't have the passion for it anymore. The only thing that was really keeping my passion was the Massasoit Wrestling Corner. But that really wasn't enough. I had to sit down and talk about this crap. I didn't want to. So, when I was mad about it because I was losing my passion for something I loved. I'd still sit down and watch Raw, but that was just horrendous. SmackDown was even worse. I did like NXT, but that wasn't enough. NXT is great, but NXT just wasn't fun. It just wasn't bringing back my passion. As much as I love NXT, it just wasn't doing it for me. TNA just fucking blows. I don't have time to sit down and watch Ring of Honor. I know technically it's an hour, but I want to sit down and watch the whole year before and then I was desperately trying to find it. I wasn't finding my passion for wrestling, so I was pissed about it. So then I started doing the Retro Wrestling Review series with James, and that was doing it for me somewhat, but it still wasn't enough. So then we went to Top Rope. I'm like, okay, I can maybe use something else than WWE. I'm not expecting like a 5-star show or anything like that. I'll go advertise Helping Hands Club, which I'm wearing the t-shirt right now. But then when I went, it was fucking awesome. The wrestlers work really hard. The wrestlers are really nice. When you go up and talk to them, they really talk to you not like you're a fan, but like you're just like a person, like on the same level with them. Like you're just two people having a conversation, and I think it's great. And I've been, going to that event really brought my passion back. It was great matches, great story building. And I loved it. I loved going to that event because it brought my passion back for wrestling. Going to that Top Rope Promotions event brought my passion back for wrestling. And then TLC was good. And then Raw got good again. I guess I could be thankful that Sheamus didn't win the WWE World. Was that Sheamus? That Roman Reigns won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship from Sheamus. Because that when Sheamus won the belt, that really did it for me. So now that Sheamus isn't the champ, I'm happy that because that brought my passion back a little bit too. So yeah, that's the things I'm thankful for. So now I'm going to talk about what I'm looking forward to going into 2016. Just kind of, So I'm looking forward to what's gonna happen with me in 2016 since I went through a lot of changes this year. I'm just looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen with me, whether I'm gonna be the same or different. If I end up being the same, that's okay. There's been years when I'm like, okay, I'm the exact same person, but you know what? I don't really care. But I feel like I'm probably gonna be. I may or may not change by next year. We're gonna have to wait and see. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to going back to school on January 22nd, 2016, just because I am. Because I will get to see all my friends again and learn more interesting things. And I'm really looking forward to that. In a way, I'm looking forward to seeing what the future is going to be for professional wrestling in 2016. 2015 was bad. And I feel like it may get worse for professional wrestling as bad, since 2015 was really bad. There's been worse years though. 2010 was worse. I'd say this year was better than 2010. And I'd say maybe 1993 because 1993, from what I've read and stuff, because I didn't watch it then, was pretty bad. And 95 wasn't the greatest either. What else wasn't the greatest year? 2006 wasn't good either. So, but that's for professional wrestling. So we don't know. Wrestling could be good next year. I'm hoping it is. Because I do have some hope for wrestling next year. Because I don't know if it can get any worse than 2015. But we don't know. This is WWE for you, and WWE always manages to find a way to make it themselves worse. But I really am looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with professional wrestling in 2016. Whether it's good or bad. I'm hoping it's good. I hope we at least have a passable year. I'm going to take that at least. Passable. I hope we have at least a passable year. I really hope so. But we're going to have to wait and see what the future holds for professional wrestling. I'm going to make a video talking about what I think could happen with professional wrestling. But I kind of, I hope it's good. Then, even though I don't think it's a definite yet because there's been some flops. I'm looking forward to going to WrestleMania 32 next year. That's something I really wanted to do. I'm gonna warn you guys, I'm not doing everything because I'm gonna miss a lot of school if I do everything. So, what I am doing is I'm going to the Hall of Fame in WrestleMania 32, and that's it. I think those are pretty big events to go to. I did want to go to NXT TakeOver Dallas, but it's not going to be easy to do 3 things. So I am just going to go to Hall of Fame and WrestleMania. I think that's good enough. I definitely will try to shoot to do everything next year. But, Hall of Fame, WrestleMania, that's actually pretty good, I could say. Those are like the 2 big events that happen. I know Raw is pretty big because of the aftermath, but we can't do Raw because it's going to be tough. And I also have family down there in Texas that I want to visit. But I am going to go to the Hall of Fame and WrestleMania. I think that's pretty good. This next time I'm going to know about the travel packages. Next is I'm looking forward to seeing for the Helping Hands Club. Because it's just been, like I said, it's been a great club. I can't wait to see what we do next semester with that. And I just can't even explain it. So I can't wait to see what we do next year with the Helping Hands Club. And then my cousin's wedding. Okay, that's nobody. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to my cousin's wedding because, yeah, I have another cousin that's having a wedding. I can't wait to go to that. So, that's about it. Anything else I'm looking forward to? I guess I'm looking forward to seeing like I said, what's gonna happen in general besides with myself, but with other people in 2016. I'm looking forward to see what the future holds for anybody in the world, and I can't wait to see what happens. So that's really about it. I'm just gonna end the video off. But that's my hashtag SpreadTheLaughter, I think it's called. Hashtag, yeah, SpreadTheLaughter. If you guys want to do this yourselves, you can. You can do it on Facebook. You can do it. You probably shouldn't do it on Twitter because you wouldn't be able to get anybody in. But you can do it on Facebook, and you can just make a video and leave it in the comments, and I'll watch it. But that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure to check out everything. Make sure to check out Wrestling Fortune 44. Make sure to check out my own The Talkinator channel. I'm going to be posting a video on there in a few minutes. Make sure to check out this channel for all your content. I actually did a video recently. Make sure to check out this channel. The Massasoit Wrestling Corner, the Retro Wrestling Review Series, and the Aftershock Corner. Make sure to check those things out because those are great contents. And make sure to check out my friend James's channel, WIW, and James Hebert. Make sure to check out my friend John and Chris's Pro Football Reporters channel and their Facebook page. And if you want to get in contact with me, make sure to check out the Wrestling Fortune 44 Facebook page, the Massasoit Wrestling Corner Facebook page, the Aftershock Corner Facebook page, and or the Retro Wrestling Review Series Facebook page. Or you can check out my Twitter on the Birdman. You can add me on Xbox Live, Wrestling Fan 44. And that's about it, guys. I'm going to end this video off, and I'll be back either on this channel or my own The Talkinator channel to make a video. But that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.